pretty good second night out here. Yeah, I slept pretty well. Kept everything tucked in. 6 out of 10. So, yeah, today's start's gonna be different than yesterday. Just right uphill after I clear these lakes. So I think it's gonna be a little more vert than yesterday, but the scenery should be pretty spectacular again. So I'm excited to get out there. Definitely camping in these trees down here, down by the lake. Not as cold as yesterday. I don't think there was any freezing. I didn't see any frost. And the trees kept me pretty protected from the wind, which I could hear howling. So that was good. It was good. Good stuff. Almost an hour into the day, and I'm feeling pretty good this morning. Not as lethargic as yesterday, and I mean still a little bit tired, but not as lethargic. It's fairly warm out. Been pretty much staying on the trail because it just follows the lake and it's pretty easy. So yeah, things are cruising today, which I like. I know I said earlier in the day that I was having an easy time following the trail, but that has not been the case as the day is worn on. It's literally a full-time job just to find this trail. There's just so many like blow down side trails, animal trails, and just like the general lack of development of the main trail. So like I'm literally on a trail right now, but it's not the main trail. I know I'm not on the main trail, but it cuts back from a stream crossing probably to the main trail. Just makes for slow progress, especially when there's a lot of blowdown. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is the trail. Like, everyone gets lost in certain sections, and this is what it turns into. It's crazy, because there's a cairn right there, and the GPS matches this position. There's also the possibility that the GPS is wrong. And doesn't match the real trail. But I can't, can't be following more game trails to see if they're the actual trail. And then you'll get to a point where the trail reforms again, and you're like, how could I have ever lost it? Everyone gets back together, and like, it's, as beautiful as a trail could be. So it's kind of just all over the place. It's especially hard on steeper sections where there's a lot of runoff. And then boom, just while talking, this is where I'm at. So did I miss it while talking? Did someone go around a bog? I don't know. I'll have to find the proper way though. So I just reached this point where the trees end, and just 1, 2, 3, this. It's not like a tree line because there's still trees for a while, but it's some sort of temperature line. I like it though. Finally feeling like we're getting back up there. So I just stopped for a nice little lunch by a creek. And food situation wise, I think I'm gonna plan it out perfectly, maybe even some excess. But pace-wise for today, I'm behind pace. I just took a look at the map with the mile markers, and yeah, not averaging quick enough in those forests, in that forest section. Man, 10 out of 10 lakes are the Wind Rivers what waterfalls are in Iceland. It's just one after another after another. I just like, it's crazy. And they just like waterfall and cascade onto themselves. Here's pass number 1 for the day. Definitely lower than the last one from yesterday, not a vertical wall. And absolutely idyllic. So I can enjoy it. Seems like it should be pretty fun. Uphill, woo! Back into the woods. Still making my way down. Almost 5 o'clock. Oh, just got through a super steep kind of switchback section. Not really. More just a slide. Did not enjoy that with a 25-pound pack on my back, whatever it weighs. But I'm not even at the 35-mile mark yet. Ugh. I want to hit my mileage. I'm not even that tired either. I feel like I'm stopping so much to film. Meta. Or I'm just lost. Like, I'm not that tired. I'm just running out of time. And I don't want to set up my tent in the dark because it was creepy. The spooks come out when you're just trying to tie a bear bag in the woods. Pitch black. I finally made it to the valley. Oh, I'm done with the downhill for a little bit, which I appreciate. You can just make so many miles on terrain like this. This trail, not very well defined, but at least there's a lot of cairn builders down here. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so it's pretty clearly stated on the trail profile, but I was not expecting to get down from my big drop from the pass to that, then to the beautiful, nice little meadow, and then just go straight uphill. Was not expecting that up to this lake. I thought all of this was just on the same elevation as the lake. So, just doing a big V shape of climbing. Ay, ay, ay. And we're in the woods again, so no really spectacular views, but more elk. So many elk. Love the elk calls. I made it to the lake. Wow, this would be the campsite. Oh, if I just didn't have, I have to go away from the lake. Oh man. It just feels weird. I know I'm not backtracking because I had to gain the elevation, but it feels like I'm backtracking because I was literally hiking just up there, and now it's just this beautiful sandy flat trail. A lot of miles today. Oh my god, a bridge! I don't have to rock hop! Oh! Look at this thing! Oh! It's so well made! Oh!
I do my head toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Head toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Not that I don't like rock hopping, but like, that's pretty nice. It shows I'm getting back into civilization. And the trail's been pretty well defined, I gotta say. I'm flying now. Oh man, ate dinner, like well-defined trail. Oh man, we're not making miles because it hasn't been a mile since dinner, I think. But like, I'm feeling great. I'm like, why can't there be 5 more hours of sunlight? I could turn up for that. I could get to my whatever. Can't complain over the lack of sunlight. Still going, 7:50. Well, it's about 8:40 right now, and I have the bear bag hung and the tent put up. I honestly made pretty close to my mileage. I ended up just deciding to call it after I got to a stream, but I'd bet that I'm probably at the absolute most a mile and a half away from at absolute most a mile and a half away from my goal. So I can go to bed happy with that. That's solid. So even though I was camping higher up than I have this entire trip, it was definitely the warmest night so far. I definitely did not get close to freezing, but it was definitely the windiest night so far. Oh my god, it was howling. I thought a tree was gonna come down on my tent. Yeah, there isn't a spot of condensation in this tent because it was all whipped out. So after I took down my Ursack, took a look on the ground right by it and realized there's a big spot of bear scat just right there. I don't know. Don't know if that was there last night or if that's a new addition, but yeah, that would have been not setting up an Ursack where a bear on the bear highway. That doesn't, yeah, enough said. So today's profile is going to be the most challenging yet, I think. It has me, wow. So even ignoring the wind, which is ridiculous, today's profile is going to be the most challenging yet. I think most vert, but definitely the highest elevation. Takes me almost to 12,000 feet when I'm crossing into the Cirque of the Towers. So we'll see how many miles we can hit. I'd love to only leave a couple for Sunday morning. But, you know, if it has to be 8 or something, it has to be 8. The smoke blew out! It's so clear! Getting some rain. Just what I wanted. So, since I got to Grave Lake yesterday, it's just been perfect trail. No deadfall, wide open, easy to follow. Never get lost. You lose something, but man, can you make the miles? And it's a lot less obnoxious, that's for sure. Of the day. Sky is pretty gray here. I really would definitely not like to get caught in any big weather at 12,000 feet. It's raining now. Woo! Woo! Honestly, it's not bad. It's really fine. It's not very cold. I mean, I'm in shorts. So, making it over. It's awesome. It's so cool out. This has turned into a pretty hard, persistent rain. The morning was just 2 passing showers, and this is solid rain. Yeah. Not bad though. Fortunately, it's not too cold. I can still be in shorts. Cool views. It's snowing now. Wow. Yeah. Wind Rivers. Mountain Pass number 2 for the day. Blue skies. So unfortunately, I'm not heading towards the blue skies. There's a trail marker here, and because I'm trying to head to Cirque of the Towers, I'm on Lizard Head. So instead of blue skies, I head up to that gray mass, looking like it's out of Iceland. Let's go! Woo! I'm having a blast. These conditions are so fun. As long as it stays safe and not boulder hopping. It's been really gnarly up here. Haven't filmed for the last couple of miles because it's just been whipping wind and just snow and sleet and just streams running down everything. Definitely started to trickle out of the type 1 fun to type 2, maybe type 3 once my gloves wetted out. Like, look at that. But sun's out and I decided to just capture a little video. Hopefully I don't regret it and my fingers go numb. But it really is stunning up here. It's a shame so much of it was just white out or wind out. Yeah. Wind Rivers, man. continues to get warmer with every step down I go, and I keep getting more and more sun. So getting more comfortable by the minute. Stuff's starting to dry out too, so the fan. But it's so beautiful, just such a beautiful area. Made it to the valley floor. That's it for the downhill for the next little bit. The weather's definitely going downhill again. I'm gonna keep hiking, but I don't think I'm going over the pass today. It does not seem pleasant. But it is super pretty down here, so worst places to get stuck. I can't believe how wet my puffy jacket got, even beneath the rain jacket. I feel like if it had just, shut out the rain, I would just be so much warmer right now. Because I'm warm, but I'm only warm as long as I'm hiking at a fast pace. Maybe I just got some food in me that might help get some calories, get some heat burning, but we'll see. So I'm huddled in my tent right now. The wind is absolutely whipping outside. I've already had 4 stakes fail. Hopefully, I don't have high hopes, but hopefully after the readjustments, everything can hold during the night. I even did a tie out on the front for extra support. It's intense out. It's even raining from time to time. But I'm glad I'm in here, decently warm. Things are, not particularly cold. Yeah. Final day in the winds. Woo! It's still really windy out. I'm bracing myself to take off my quilt and put on clothes, put on hiking clothes. And just face the world. But I gotta get after it. I hope there's no rain on the pass. That would be annoying. That would be really unfortunate. Somehow my tent managed to stay up all night. There were definitely times where it was whipping and shaking, but all the stakeouts worked out and held. So props on them. Props on the stake planter. I don't know. We're tired. Anyway, so I think profile today, about 8 miles, just one little punchy uphill to get over the pass out of the cirque. And then we're just some steeper sections here or there, but mostly smooth sailing. Yeah, I'm gonna get after it. What I need is more of that, less of that, and definitely less of that. because that's the way I'm going. Oh, it's so pretty here. It's so rugged though. It's just crazy. Ah. Making my way up now. I was really stalling there. Met through people and really just kept talking with them because this pass just looks cold and windy. But fortunately, one of the dudes let me know, he isn't in reach, that there's no chance of rain until 11. So that's a big motivation for me. Really brightens the morning because I don't want to get caught up in a situation like Cathedral and Lizard Head. I don't want to. I just want to be dry and warm all day. That was a much easier climb than I thought it was going to be. I'm so far below the mountain peaks. Ah, that's a nice little gift. It's wild after so many days of seeing like 0 people. Just so many big groups coming up here. I'm surprised though, because Sunday night conditions are supposed to be pretty awful. Almost there. I'm like 50 meters from the trailhead and it just started raining. So I don't know if that's good timing or bad timing. So it turns out I got back just in time. Because it is really pouring out. Yeah, I feel bad for the people who are out there right now, especially the people who just went out and turned around. Oh, yeah, that's the smart move. But anyway, in summary, 5 days in the winds, awesome, so much fun. It's just so beautiful. Every valley has its own little uniqueness, so many lakes. I can't wait to go back and explore new areas. Trash-wise, it's not too bad. I pulled in a smart water bottle, some plastic here and there, but it's a pretty clean place, and I think a lot of people respect it, which is good. These places only exist as long as people respect them.